Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and today I think this is an eBay order. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said today, I'm pretty sure this is from eBay. I ordered a lot of stuff. I don't know what's in here. I had a bunch of stuff that was supposed to arrive on the same day, and while I was at work, I just got a bunch of alerts that things were being delivered. So we're gonna open this one up. I think I know what it is, but like I said, I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure this was an eBay package. So if I'm right, it's gonna be a good unboxing. So let's get to it. Okay, so I was correct about this being from eBay, and I was really excited for this. One of the drawbacks from this was that I already knew this, so I was prepared for it, but they said in the description that they got all these figures from someone's house who smokes in their house. Don't smoke around your action figures. The plastic soaks that stuff up and they reek. They smell terrible, so don't do it. Smoke in a different room. Anyway, moving on. They packaged all of these with dryer sheets to soak up some of the smell, and it does help. Eventually it dissipates. It's not the end of the world, but it is kind of a pain in the butt. So first one here out of the package is going to be the SummerSlam Elite, I think it is. Of Sid Justice. So this one, all of these, I think all of these I got with the intention of using for customs. So I have gotten into 3D printing my own stuff now, and 3XR Studio has made a bunch of really good Atom Bomb customs, and he has the head sculpt for Atom Bomb in his 3D library, which I paid for quite a while back. There's a bunch of stuff in there I'm really excited to print, but I figured this would be a really easy base to start with for Atom Bomb. So that was a new generation character, I believe. I don't know a lot about him. He's one of the people in Chronic. I always get Brian Clark and Brian Adams mixed up with their other gimmicks, but there is Sid Justice. So that is the first Elite, and we're not gonna cut the video. We'll just keep on rolling here. So next one, which I'll also note that I don't really smell cigarettes. I assume they were smoking cigarettes. Maybe they were smoking other things. But here we have Ricky Steamboat, and this is in the white, which, so you can see the difference in the whites. So that is one thing I didn't consider. You can tell, so the plastics are different. From here down is so that waist or thigh articulation down is the softer plastic, and then up is the harder plastic. The harder plastic clearly soaks in, or doesn't soak in, that smokiness, but the bottom does. You can see the staining there. So we'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna acetone off the design, I assume. I don't know. I don't really know what I'll do. I'll either paint. I mean, if I can't get the whites to match back up, we'll just repaint it for something. But like I said, it's gonna be used for custom. I mostly got it just for the size of the legs. Like those smaller legs with the smaller calves are good pickups. I don't remember what I paid for on this lot, but it was a really good deal. Like I just got all these single Elites thrown in for a pretty good price, which, like I've said before, like my if it's like $10 or below, I think that's a good deal. If I saw it at my local comic shop for $10, I'd probably pick it up. So that's kind of my threshold when I'm looking for stuff on eBay. Next is going to be the Elite 74, Wes Lee, in his MSK attire he had with Nash Carter. And I know I had an idea for what I would do with that custom, like with the shorts when I bought it, but now I don't remember. Maybe I'll try and mess around with it and make a CM Punk in his trunks from AEW. I don't know. I just tried to pick up some stuff that was a little bit different for customs, give myself some more options as far as fodder and everything. But then okay, I think I might have just had 5 figures in here. So next one, I have a very specific custom I'm going to be doing. So we've got the top picks Rey Mysterio in the blue and white attire, and I have an order of head sculpts coming from Head Gimmicks, and I'm going to be doing the Spider-Man Rey Mysterio from WCW. So I was looking around, so I needed to get another Rey Mysterio, and then when I was looking around, I forgot that there was this one, so I will have to get rid of the design on the tights, but then I don't know if the crotch piece, it's painted white, I don't know if it's molded in blue, which I think it is. Yeah. So I'll get rid of the design here and use these legs, so there will be no painting for the blue, which the figures, the legs are so small anyway, if I could avoid painting in there, I know the legs are gonna rub on the upper thigh is gonna rub, so I was excited. I completely forgot about this figure, and then I was looking through, found this one, which is kind of what led me to all these elites in the first place. Was looking for this Rey Mysterio, but I don't know, I'll find something to do with the singlet. I like that he's got the Kinesio tape on here, so maybe we can repaint the singlet, do something else with that Rey, but I'm going to be using those for the Spider-Man, WCW Spider-Man look of Rey Mysterio. That's, like I said, that's one of the head sculpts I have coming from Head Gimmicks, and then we're also going to be using, so let me think about this. So, okay, I got it now. I had a brain fart for a moment. So I picked up the WCW Rey as well. So this torso and arms is going to be used, and then these boots. So I was gonna order the Rey Mysterio that has the eye patch from when he did his match with Seth Rollins, and it got his eye gouged out. So then he wore the one eye covered mask, and that was the light blue, and it had red boots, and he wore red boots with the Spider-Man attire, and I was gonna just grab that one as well, and then I remembered he didn't have all those tattoos in WCW, and this was on the listings, so I figured we'll grab this one, and I was gonna grab all 3, but then I was looking at the boots, and these are more accurate. I think he's still he didn't have the small boots like that. I think these are more accurate, even if the laces might not be entirely accurate, but it'll be easy to paint the boots as opposed to painting the legs and everything. So I'm really excited. I've wanted to do that Spider-Man attire for a long time. I just didn't have what I needed. I didn't think it'd look as clean as I'd want it to, but I think it's gonna look really nice once I get around to it. I'm gonna have to repaint those armbands and do something with the tattoos, so I won't just acetone those off. But I'll get my reference pictures and everything, swap around what I need to, but I have a few Rey Mysterio customs I'm excited to get to, so those have some specific use, as well as Sid Justice, and then Wesley and Ricky Steamboat will just come in handy eventually. But a little shorter on the unboxing today. My first Black Friday order from Ringside was a long one. I've got more. I've got a lot to unbox, so they'll average out. We'll have some long ones, some short ones, some ones in between, I'm sure. But if you stuck around to the end, regardless of how long I've been talking, I appreciate it very much. Hopefully you guys, like I said, you're excited for the customs. I assume what most people come here to the channel is for customs. So while we unbox things, I take a look at my collection. I have the most fun just making customs. So like I said, hopefully you're excited. I'm really excited. I've got a lot on my list. I've got an Excel spreadsheet of Work in Progress Wednesday episodes listed out, and I've got 149 different things, episodes planned out. So we'll see how it all shakes out once we get there, but I'll at least be around for 149 more weeks of Work in Progress Wednesday. But until then, hopefully you guys enjoy still tuning in. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude